ABC Action News starts right now with breaking news.
And we are following this breaking news right now at 9 o'clock. There has been a shooting inside Florida Hospital on East Fletcher Avenue. One person shot and is being treated. I want to get right to ABC Action News reporter Adam Weiner for the latest. Adam?
Well, Dan, we talked about this earlier. This all playing out here inside the Florida hospital at around 7 this morning. We've got a live look from the Florida Hospital campus. This is the Florida Hospital, by the way, that's at Fletcher Avenue at Bruce B. Downs. We're told that around 7 this morning, someone with a gun, and again, we don't know who the gunman is, whether they were an employee, whether they were a patient. We don't yet know who the shooter is, but they were inside the hospital. They shot one person and then took their own life. We know from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office deputies who are investigating right now that one person who was shot and survived is, of course, being treated at the hospital right now. Not clear yet what their injuries are, to the extent of their injuries, but obviously they were shot. And right now we are told that detectives are making their way here to continue the investigation as to what happened. And a lot of questions, obviously, including not only who is behind this, but of course, how did a gun make its way into the hospital in the first place, and what played out exactly? Again, all this playing out at around 7 this morning. And just to give you a sense of the scene out here, there has been some sheriff's deputies activity. We've seen their helicopter overhead this morning as they continue their investigation. But I can at least give you a sense of the traffic scene in terms of things moving smoothly out here. Things do seem to be moving normally, so it hasn't impacted the community outside of the Florida Hospital campus. But obviously, a very serious investigation happening on that Florida Hospital campus right now. We are expecting and we are scheduled to hear more from the Sheriff's Office in a report coming up in just a few minutes. We expect to hear a lot more about who was behind this shooting and who was injured. For now, live in Tampa, Adam Weiner, back to you.
Adam, any indication as to where this happened in the hospital? Was it in the emergency room, in the reception area, in a patient's room? Do we know anything?
No, unfortunately, this is still very preliminary information we're getting from the Sheriff's Office, really just giving us a heads up that they were dealing with the situation. So they right now are trying to figure out how many areas within the hospital this may have affected. So we don't yet know what serious area, whether this was a lobby, whether this was, like you mentioned, inside an ER. A lot of questions, but I'm expecting a lot more answers within the next 15 minutes. And of course, we'll have a live report for you when that happens. Back to you.
From where you're standing, the hospital is operating as normal, people going in and out?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of, normal vehicular activity moving in and out. Doesn't seem to be anybody prohibiting vehicles from moving in and out. So right now, things do seem to be moving as normal. And as I mentioned, traffic flowing here along Bruce B. Downs is normal as well. So good news there. At least it does seem that whatever situation happened this morning has died down. And that things do seem to be getting back to normal. But as for what played out inside the hospital, I'm hoping to have more for you in just a few minutes.
All right, Adam Weiner reporting live for us from Florida Hospital on East